Diretamente do Mundial, Loris, nosso representante brasileiro, versus Jeff, que vem avançando aí na bracket eliminatória. Bora lá ver o que acontece. E caso você queira ver pra quem que o Loris perdeu, você pode estar voltando aí um pouquinho nos vídeos do canal, porque a partida foi insana, tá? E uma coisa importante, ele vai dar um KO já. Voltou? Não voltou? Voltou. Eu tô fazendo conteúdo pra vocês lá no Instagram, tá? No Instagram e no TikTok, e eu criei um canal do YouTube só pra esse tipo de conteúdo diferente e tal. Aí se vocês quiserem ver, eu vou ficar muito feliz, tá? O link tá no comentário fixado. E ele consegue o primeiro KO, mano. Let's go.
Oh, Laura starting off real strong against Jeff Wardo.
And you know what? That's exactly what I want to see too, especially when you just have a loss and you're kind of like expected to get right back on and play again, especially on stream. That can be a bit of a daunting task sometimes. But you know what? That mental reset seems to be coming through here, and Lawrence is doing a great job of applying some great pressure.
I mean, it is worth mentioning both of these guys are on the elimination side of things. Both of them have taken an L, but also taken some W's to get to this point. Laura's keeping that pressure going for some more neutral airs, but here comes Jeff Wardo. Can he get some power play?
Oh, okay, that was a play that you went for, and you almost got heavy punished for it too, but Lawrence just was not ready for it. Probably because he was just as shocked as the rest of us that you kind of went for that.
I mean, that's kind of Jeff Wardo's style, right? Like, he likes to go for those wild signatures, likes to go for some tricky stuff that'll catch some people off guard. Laura's, though, once again, back onto the stage, down light, gets that pogo as well.
And there we go. Yep, Laura's putting him right back off stage here, but Jeff gonna be recovering high, but yeah, gonna be sent right back off to the other side of the stage here. Now bow in hand, goes for the weapon toss, burns the air dodge there. Now it's just a matter of just trying to get back down to the ground. Jeez.
Yeah, he could not get away from Laura's at all. Another pogo, not gonna be KO tool. Here comes Jeff, side light, side air, and it does finish. Look for a moment there that
Cara, tamo quase que um estoque na frente, hein? Só dá um KOzinho agora, Loris. Bora lá.
Maybe that's what it was, because I feel like I saw Lawrence do something. But,
yeah.
But, you know, maybe it was just like, all right, you know, I know I'm not going to be able to do it. Let's just get back to the stage. Let's just keep running it. And, yeah, Lawrence is going to try and make it work as best as possible. But now Jeff doing a fantastic job controlling the center stage here. And that's kind of what I think is going to be the name of the game. You know, just onesies, twosies, you know, build up damage as you can.
Dude, Jeff's doing a really good job kind of short hopping over the options from Laura's and then going for those long reaching. He goes for those falling side airs or those down airs. This is one thing that Orb's really good at doing.
Mano, a orb dele é muito boa, tá? Meu Deus. Ui.
Not going to be able to get that hit.
Enfim, a orb do Jeff é muito boa, ele consegue controlar bem o stage.
Sends him way out there and just not going to be able to recover.
Yeah, didn't have the movement, didn't even bother going for the gravity cancel and the classic stall move of the Thors way back in the day, but once again, back onto the stage, picking up the orb.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Puta vida, esse down air é muito chato, mano. Esse down air é muito forte, muito forte. Em vários sentidos. Menos pra combo, né? Porque não tem combo com ele. Só tem strings e follow-ups. Mas ele isoladamente é muito forte.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why.
Tá, acho que dá para... Só string? É porque não tem outro combo, né?
A lot of damage. Yes, Kaya also has relatively high defense, but
nice.
That's one thing that's working really well for Jeff, is his ability to just eat a bunch of damage and then throw it back at Laura's.
Okay. Right now, oh, okay, I think we just saw a dare attempt come out. Just that one's not going to be able to get it. Laura is now the disruptor here, stopping Jeff from really kind of getting any offensive pressure started, but Jeff does finally find an opening, but not for long.
I really like this option from Laura's, going for the spear in the matchup against the orb of Jeff. Knows Jeff's going a lot of aerials. Guess what? Spear side air can challenge those aerials, but Jeff catches Laura's from behind. There again, there's that side air. Down sig!
Nice! Levamos o primeiro jogo. Aparece o caixãozinho do The Undertaker ali, mano, e some. Ó o Loris aí. Let's go, Fortress of Lions. Mapinha clássico, tá caindo bastante.
Specifically, I'm thinking about that orb and that ability to kind of space out Laura's. Here we go, game number 2. Laura's starting off with the spear, definitely the weapon he wants against Jeff's orb.
Yeah, and Orb has definitely done a pretty good job for a lot of people of just trying to slow the game down. I mean, it kind of makes sense too. You know, it's like a ball, and like I think about the San Antonio Spurs. They're really good at like slowing the game down here, and it just kind of makes sense to me. It all adds up.
Shout out to Tim Duncan. Am I right? Was I right?
Yeah, he's like one of the best power forwards of all time. Yeah, San Antonio. But we're in the land of the Hawks, so let's try to keep it more focused here then.
Well, you know. Jeff with a nice side air. Again, just kind of using the aerial game of the orb. Laura's with a really low side air, but now he's got the stage control. Chase dodging. Ground pound going to get beaten out by the recovery from Jeff.
Yep. Definitely a good way to scout it out, but good stuff from Jeff. Just recognizes the situation.
Caraca, mano! O startup baixo do Neutralite da Orb.
Flores, I feel like he had something he really could have made happen there.
Nossa, foi vacilo esse down sig dele, mano.
Just keeping Jeff on that back foot.
Yeah, and Loras is definitely recognizing.
Nossa senhora, que medo.
Yeah, he's going to start throwing out the SIGs, and it's the down SIG to take down Jeff. Wants to stick with the spear, likely, because Jeff's next weapon, again, going to be that orb.
Okay. Now, right now, Jeff kind of dancing around here, trying to see if he can find a way to take this stock right back, even things up as best as possible. But Loras, you know, kind of recognizing after that first game, look, I know you like to slow things down a bit, so we're going to slow things down while I'm in the lead. And I'm just going to slowly rack up this damage, you know, my patented onesies, twosies, and just try to build up a lead as much as possible before losing that stock.
Yeah, really good job from Jeff, though, coming in, getting that recovery underneath Loras. Didn't try to fish too hard for like a side light side air on the orb.
Okay. There we go. Jeff trying to chase here a little bit, gets punished by Loras with the recovery on his own.
Side air from behind, down SIG. He's gonna try.
Nossa senhora, que medo.
Challenges the down
Aquilo ali, velho, se pega, pode garantir o KO. Não, mas um KO por Gimp, tá ligado? Se o oponente tentar dar um recovery na SIG e acabar funcionando a down SIG do cara, tá ligado? Perigoso. Nice.
Caught him with the side SIG, saw the spacing. And
Mano, essa side SIG quando pega, não parece que a Kaia joga o oponente com o maior ódio do mundo? É muito engraçado, mano.
or at least he did.
Yeah, I mean, but also you get right back to the spear too. Okay, I was gonna say, we're gonna try and keep that away, but now we're seeing the hammer come out, which we haven't seen a whole lot of here. And, you know, maybe it's because of just, you know, what disadvantage it put him in while Loras was able to get these openings. But I feel like now's probably a good time to bring this out, get some of those strong hits. Barely whiffs on the Sair, just a little bit lower. That would have been the stock for sure.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the stats of the last game, Jeff was only able to put out 52 damage on his hammer in game number 1. Likely going to see similar numbers here in game number 2.
Okay, now Loras with the bow. I like that, jumps over him. He did get attempted to punish, just wasn't able to find a hit, but the stops there, closing out that second stock. And now we're in another last stock scenario here, but Loras still in the lead, could push this to a 2-0. Let's see what Jeff has in the gas tank.
And it looks like he wants to stick with the hammer here. Nice stomp into the end SIG. Saw Loras stacked up. That's optimal for damage when you're on the Undertaker. Good sidelight spacing out Loras.
Yep, and I like the fact that you're kind of going for the hammer here. You know, it is a bit of a slower weapon, but I feel like you do have a little bit of a longer reach. You do got to rev that up a little bit, go for some stronger.
Tem que jogar com calma agora, mano. Tá perigoso. Opa.
Tools of his own right now. And again, puts him off stage. No weapon in hand for Jeff. Whoa!
Down.
Nice, dá um sig, mano. No ponto. Jogou muito, jogou muito.
Smart of Loras. He had the platform. He could throw out any option he wanted. Grounded of his orb. On the other side, Loras very heavily leaning into that spear. 420 damage put out
here. The spear just makes a lot of sense as well. You know, like you can poke out the orb a little bit, and when the hammer comes up, you still kind of have the frame data to be able to deal with it. So I think Loras in a good spot. I don't think anything needs to change. We're gonna go right back to the same map as well. Let's see what Jeff has got. I mean, you do get that.
Possivelmente o último jogo, né?
Yeah, but he also got a boot to the face for going for it. Loras able to pick up a bow to start this one off. Jeff with the spacing, actually avoiding some stuff, but here comes Loras. Ooh, thought Jeff was going to go low. That's why we went for that down air.
Oh, man, I do like that, too. Getting back to the stage and also dodging what Jeff was trying to throw out. Getting a small reversal just for a little bit of extra damage. Nothing super crazy.
This is the Nair. Loras staying grounded right now against Jeff. Another neutralite. Jeff with the weapon toss. Gets him back down onto the stage, but Loras really playing this poking game. Okay, time to get back on stage here, though. I love the patience that Loras has. Sure.
I mean, maybe the pressure's just there for Jeff, and he feels like he has to do something, and Loras is just kind of gobbling that up every single time. Another stock gone. Yeah, we're keeping this train going.
These signatures from Loras are KOing very quickly. Jeff Wardo in a lot of trouble right now. He is playing almost a full stock behind Loras.
Yeah, almost, yeah. It's not looking too good. And right now, again, you can use that spear to kind of build up a little bit more damage. And yeah, you're about to lap in percentage, but Jeff finds an opening finally. Feels like so long.
Nossa, que arriscado, mano.
The wall bounce actually not hitting Loras there. Loras fighting his way back onto the stage relatively easy.
Nossa,
okay.
Nice downlight. Nice downlight.
Go for 3.
I mean, we may as well. Okay, good recovers way high. I do like that, though. Loras just covered the lower option, and granted, I feel like you could have traced him down a little bit and probably got a big punish, but you know what? I mean, you kind of just showed in your hand twice, and now Jeff is probably going to recover high the next time. You go for the punish then as well.
Good sidelight side air from Jeff. He's going safe with the weapon toss, but leaves himself unarmed. There's the weapon spawn. He's got advantage right now, but Laura's the threat. You see Jeff falling off stage. He's so scared of Loras.
And I like that there too. Loras definitely had a few options, and depending on where you go, could he go higher to the left side, try to go for the weapon spawn, or does he drop to the right? Drops to the right, but Jeff was waiting for that option and got the punish for it, taking the stock in the process here, but that bow comes right back out for Loras, sending him to the top, not quite gonna take it in the corner.
Still able to get onto the stage. No punish here. Loras throwing out some ranged attacks, and Jeff threatening, but he's not able to get in on Loras.
You know, the third time's a charm, right? Surely. But after 3 tries, no luck at all. And now we're gonna go back to a bit of neutral here.
GG. Mano, essa partida o Loras tá, tipo, muito confortável jogando, tá ligado? Acho que tá muito mais favorável pra ele ganhar essa partida. Apesar de, né, ele tá um estoque na frente, mas nunca se sabe. Mas aparentemente... Ó, a Sig, a Sig.
All right, now Jeff certainly taking his time. Maybe the pressure's starting to kind of build up here. I mean, we are on the elimination side of things. This is potentially your final stock of the tournament here. And Jeff trying to make a big play. Oh no, 1, not 2, a 3.
Unfortunately,
cara, deu muito dano isso.
Lollipop just yet, but a downlight side air sends him off stage again. Ground pound, little bit of an awkward play because he was below Jeff, but you know what? He's got the lead.
Oh, dude, I love a good weapon.
Mano, tipo, ele tá muito confortável jogando. Ele sabe que ele vai levar, tá ligado? Ele sabe que ele vai levar.
In hand for Jeff. Unarmed for the moment here, but there we go. Hammer in hand. This could definitely take the stock for you, and the Sig will be able to take it 1 stock apiece. Oh no! Okay, I was about to say, I thought Loras was going to get back to take the weapon from you. I was like, Jeff, what are you doing?
He needs the weapon control as long as he can have it, but Lora's immediate pickup gets the pogo, gets a weapon toss. Jeff Wardo cannot afford to get hit by any of the KO tools Loras has.
Oh, okay, what a great read though.
Jogou muito, velho. Já tava muito confortável na partida, já sabia já. Gente, não esquece, tô trazendo vídeo do Mundial todo dia aqui no canal, tá? Tanto de 1v1 quanto 2v2 as melhores partidas. É nóis, se inscreve aí. E é isso. Beijo.